Hey guys, I'm Allison. So nice of you to be here. Welcome to 2020. I thought I would do kind of Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm so glad you're here. I thought I would share with you. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Allison. Welcome to 2020, and I'm so glad that you're here watching. Hey guys, I'm Allison. This is June. Welcome to 2020. I'm so glad you're here and watching. I thought I would this is my first video that I filmed in 2020, so I thought I would do a little look back on December and share with you my favorite palettes from the month, and I have quite a few. I love eyeshadow palettes. It's my favorite makeup, and so that's what I love talking about. So let me just bring my little tray over here closer, and I have a list here on my phone of what all I loved. What I did was I looked back through my Instagram. June, are we okay back there? I looked back through my Instagram to see what I was wearing throughout the month, and that's how I determined what my favorites were, because obviously if I was wearing it more than one day at a time, there was a reason for that. It's because I liked it. So let's just dive into the first thing I have here. This is the Frozen 2 ColourPop collab, and the thing that I really liked out of this, well, actually there were two things. So you get 4 things in the box. The 2 things I really liked were the eye products, of course. So here is the little palette, and then here is what it looks like inside. And I really had fun playing around with these colors, particularly this shade here, this blue, was so fun, and I created several different looks I created a couple on YouTube, and then I wore it throughout the early part of December, and I have a few posts on Instagram wearing it. The other thing that I really liked in this kit was this Frozen 2, the Dark Sea. This is the Glitterly Obsessed Glitter Gel. This is so fun. Let me just take the little cap off here. It kind of smells strong, like it's not a bad smell. It smells like glue, kind of. Anyway, this is what it looks like, and okay, against better judgment, I will kind of swatch it for you here so you can see. There's these big chunks of kind of like confetti glitter. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's so fun on the eyes, and every time I wore this, I would get compliments because it's unique. Like, I don't have any other glitter that is this kind of like big. So, I mean, use at your own risk, of course. But yeah, and it's probably not even safe for the eyes, but that's where I used it. So, you know, you do you. And but yeah, I really liked those 2 products, and what a fun little collab for the winter months, especially if you're into Disney. I finally got around to watching Frozen. I haven't seen the second one yet. It came to my town, to my small little movie theater, but I was busy that weekend and I wasn't able to go watch it. I also love the little bow tie here. It's just really cute packaging. So that's the first thing. My way. Okay, the second palette that I played around with, not as much in December, but every time I posted this one picture to Instagram, and every time I would scroll through just to kind of check in on my pictures and stuff, I was like, what am I wearing? I look so pretty. And it was this palette. It was the Carly Bible palette. This palette is just so soft and pretty. Carly Bible times Anastasia. That is, so it's an Anastasia palette, but Carly Bible created it. I don't know much about Carly Bible, but I know that I do like this palette. I really like this shade here. What's it called? Cindy in the crease. It's a fun little peachy shade. And then I like Bali on the lid, and then deepening it up with Boy, this one here, however you say that. But yeah, that's the look. It's super simple, and I'm just like, oh, it's so soft and pretty. So, really liked that palette. Okay. These next palettes kind of came in at the tail, not the tail end. It was before Christmas, but I used them straight for like a week pretty solidly. And it's none other than the Pat McGrath Star Wars palettes. This one is the Dark Galaxy, and this one is the Galactic Gold. Let me just open them up in case you haven't seen them. Here is Galactic Gold. Isn't that so pretty? These purple tones, and like this here is a duochrome. This here is a duochrome. This is a repeat shade here. But I just really had fun playing with these. And then, oh, I have to show you this. This is such a pretty purple mauve-y palette. I love this this matte shade here. I'm so glad that at least one of the palettes came with a matte. And this shade here is really pretty. I mean, they're all really pretty. The thing I like about Pat too is like you can kind of use shades like this, because while it has shimmer in it, it does pretty well working it into the crease. The shimmer kind of blends itself. They're just really good quality. And yeah, these are just like her other palettes. Quality wise, I'm really pleased. Ooh, that's not the right one. I gotta get these. I don't love these little sheets that come with them, but that's how you know the names if you're interested in the names. I also adore the packaging on these. I love how the lid just flips up. Her other 6 pans are, well, I'll show you because I have another 6 pan, but there's 2 flaps, and it makes it really hard to do your makeup holding the palette, or even, you know, like even if you're not holding the palette, it's like hard because the flaps will close. So I wish she would continue to do her 6 pans like that, but I know the new release that she's coming out with, or that she came out with, the Golden Opulence, it's back to the same type of packaging as the other 6 pans with the 2 flaps and the drawstring. So, okay, then this is a very Pat McGrath heavy video, but this is just what I've been wearing this month. It's been so fun to play with. This is the Divine Rose palette. Oh, before I go much further into this, I have another video talking about this, but I was not able to get my hands on the Decadence palette. I'll just leave it at that whole launch seemed kind of messy. I hope that she figures it out, and, you know, I guess it is what it is. I wasn't able to get it. I've moved on. I'm still a little salty, but for the most part, you know, what am I going to do? Cry about it? This is another one, though, that, like, I can't believe that she doesn't come out with this permanently. Like, I just don't understand. This is the Divine Rose 10-pan palette. How did I find out about this? Maybe watching a couple YouTubers, and I think I got on a list. I mean, I get emails from Pat McGrath, but this was one that was like, you had to be on the email list, you had to go through the link, put in a code. I don't understand. But anyway, it opens up like this. This is what's on my eyes today. And then here is the palette. I've really had fun playing with this. I wore it a lot when I first got it. I got it back in November, I think. Was it in November? Gosh, has it been that long? I can't remember. I wore this to the Nutcracker whenever I went to the Nutcracker. And I really like this shade here because it's a shimmer, but you can wear it in your crease. Like I was talking about how the shimmer kind of blends pretty well. Today I'm wearing this shade here on my outer V and through my crease. And then I put this is a duochrome, like a pinky gold duochrome. That's on my lid, and then I topped it with this, one of her special shades, which is that, oh, what's it called? Astral something, I don't know. What is it? Astral Solstice. This is a repeat shade. This is in the Midnight Sun palette as well. I know some people were kind of salty about having repeat shades in this 10-pan palette because these suckers are pricey. Like, I'm not going to pretend like they're not. But yeah, it doesn't sound like she's coming back out with this, which is such a shame. I saw a post on her social media that when she was talking about releasing the Golden Opulence, which I did get, and if all goes well, I should have a video before this one goes up from last week that will have a look and swatches if you want to check that out. But she was saying that if you missed out on Divine Rose, check out Golden Opulence. I'll talk more about that palette in the other video though. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Okay, this is definitely it's another Pat McGrath palette. See, let me just show you first the packaging that I'm talking about. So here you have this flap, and then this one comes down, and it's just, this one's not so bad. I have another one that I accidentally broke because I bent this too far back. Yeah, it's just, this is annoying. So anyway, this is a 6-pan palette that I had neglected. I don't remember when I got this, but I haven't used it a whole lot until December, and I love wearing this palette with like a gray sweatshirt because I like the contrast of like a cool toned gray and then you know, this very warm toned kind of peanut buttery bronzy shades. So I've been wearing this as my matte in my crease, and then this on my lid, this one in the inner corner, and this one on my lower lash line. And then I've been pairing this one with another Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, I didn't really realize how heavy Pat McGrath this was until I started doing this. This is the Midnight Sun palette. I need to tape this up because my packaging is kind of falling apart a little bit, and I don't like that. See this though? Like, shouldn't do that. I mean, I know it's just cardboard, but gosh. Anyway, okay, this is the Midnight Sun palette, and I've been using this with those other shades that I showed you to deepen up the outer V, and then I've been using this special shade as like the glitter topper, and I just love the look of all of those shades together. So pretty. So yeah, those are my eyeshadow palette favorites. I've had so much fun playing with all of these. I'm just gonna tie this one up here. Okay. All right, sorry, I need to stop playing with that. I just have two other things that I want to mention quickly. One of them is what's on my lip. I went and I got my hair cut. Darwin and I have been going to an Aveda salon in Pella, and because it works out really nicely. Darwin's family, his parents are in Pella, so we can kind of set a hair appointment, go see his parents and whatnot. So I just got my hair cut December 21st, and they do like little makeup touch-ups when you leave, and my hairdresser was like, oh, you know, it looks like you need some lips, because they had worn off. And this is what she put on me. This is the Aveda lip gloss in Puka Berry. I have fallen in love with this lip gloss. First, it's really nicely pigmented. It's got a little bit of a peppermint scent to it, so there's a little like cooling, but not like a tingle like you get with like the Buxom glosses. And it's got some sparkle to it, and did I say it's like nice and pigmented, and it's not sticky. So if you haven't ever tried these glosses out, I would say try them out. I'm definitely want to check out the other shades the next time I go and get my hair cut again, but I've been wearing this pretty much nonstop. I just think it looks really good with my complexion, and that's what the hairdresser said too, my hairdresser. So yeah, she definitely sold me on that. And the last thing I want to talk about is this. These are the ColourPop brushes. This is the brush roll. I had no idea how I would feel about these, but they're beautiful. Like, I just didn't know how well they would work, I guess, and I shouldn't have underestimated ColourPop because they do everything. They do such good work with their eyeshadows that I should have known. But like the brush handles are lovely. I love this like pink, light pink with the rose gold ferrule, and these brushes work nice. And I have actually been reaching for this brush roll over my other brushes at the moment. You just get a nice variety of eyeshadow brushes, you know, like nice big fluffy blending brushes, nice brushes for packing on color. This brush here is great. This is the E20 for lining the lower lash line, and then this, I'm so glad this is included, the E6. This is a black, or not a black, it's a angled brush. I said black because this is what I use to line my upper lash line, and I usually just use black shadow. And then I haven't got as much use out of these two, but I have set my foundation a few times with powder with this brush, but I'm getting more use out of the rest of these. Some of these I haven't taken the plastic off yet, just two of them. But anyway, as I said, I have been reaching for this brush roll. I think it's really nice. It's in the $30 price range, so I think you get a lot of bang for your buck there. So well done, ColourPop. I know I'm going to be frequenting your website in 2020. All right, you guys, that is the end of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Hey guys, I'm Allison. So nice of you to be here. Welcome to 2020. I thought I would do kind of... Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm so glad you're here. I thought I would share with you. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Allison. Welcome to 2020, and I'm so glad that you're here watching.